good morning. It's Friday. Get the ice fish pond all ready to go. There you have it. We got waters and Powerades. Going to be about, I don't know, 85, 88 today in Florida. It's a little cool this morning though. Nice. Okay, we're going to start out by mentioning a couple things today. First of all, we got 2 house washes today, so that's going to be cool, and makes it for an easy day. And then I come up with a new idea yesterday, and we featured Rob's rig. Rob Swartz is what I want to say. Hopefully that's right, Rob. We featured Rob's rig yesterday. At the very end of the video, I'm going to feature a rig every day. Be called Rig of the Day. So I featured his rig. So what you got to do is text me a picture of your rig, and I also put Rob's rig on the YouTube video. You know, you see a picture on each video you watch. It has a picture. Well, it has a picture of Rob's rig. So text me your rig, 727-480-0763, and I'll feature your rig. It's cool stuff, right? Okay, one more thing. Ameritech. If you call Ameritech to order some sticky icky products, they have a whole line of degreasers and all kinds of stuff that you can order. 5% discount. Use the code word, get after it 11. They'll ship you out something, give you a 5% discount. It's not much, but you know what? If you can save some money, save it. All right, we're gonna get the day started, and we're gonna also, our first place winner for the 1,000 subscriber drawing, Jason Garrett, we're going to feature him. He got ahead and went ahead on and sent me some pictures of him holding the icky sticky apple and the shirt, and he put the stickers on there on his proportioner box. Good stuff, man. So we'll feature our first place winner as well. Trying to make the channel a little bit more fun, get people to participate a little bit more. If you know you can get your rig on there, you know, what the hell, you know, get a charge out of it, right? All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. All right, good morning. How's everybody doing? Here we are at job number 1. It looks about 100 feet from here, the water source. Let's go ahead and drag this hose to the water source, and then we'll get a review of the house, get a lay of the land, so they say. And here's the job. A regular customer. Lots of repeat business, I gotta tell you. And he's got this hose out here, garbage can in the way. Gotta get the sidewalk cleaned up. He's got paint bucket out here in the middle of the yard. See that there? Green in the windowsills. We'll be right back. Let's get hooked up. All right, now we're all hooked up, garbage cans out of the way, hose is reeled up. It's got green in all the windowsills. All right, let's see what the back porch looks like. Just got to rinse it off a little bit. And the check's on the table with a bottle of water. Isn't that nice? Great customers, man. Got the fans going back here. That's not good. Anyway, I guess he's trying to keep me cooled off. I'll keep the water away. Get this off of here. All right, we got these little pads out here. We'll get this cleaned up. Pick this rug up out of here. We'll clean this mat. Always want to clean the mats off. All right, it's just got dinginess going on. The chimney doesn't look that bad up there. It's really not that bad. Got some rough stuff going on here. No mold on this side because it's the south. So it's pretty clean out here. This will be an easy job. All right, lay of the land. I do believe might be able to make it all the way around, but probably not. All right, we're going to start back here on this corner, and we're going to wash Actually, I'm going to start in the front. I'm going to wash all the way, and I'm going to rinse all the way back through the driveway, SH all the way to the back of the house, hit that porch back there, then we'll reel everything back to the truck. And of course, we're going to do this driveway in between all that. We got to get these dormers up there. Always do that. I do believe this is like the third time I've been out here. Now I'm just going to rinse around in here. I'm not going to mess with got drywall over there, it's damaged, so we'll just go ahead and rinse this stuff off. All right, and I want to unplug that from the wall, and we'll be safe. This is pretty dirty here. All right, let's get after it. Okay, good morning. How are you? Don here from Super Blast. I got a phone call yesterday, and I get asked how to get started in the pressure washing business and what is downstreaming. Okay, downstreaming is a simple way of applying SH and surfactant to a house, driveway, or whatever it is you're cleaning. And 99% of all the jobs you'll run into, you can basically get the whole job done by simply downstreaming, allowing for some dwell time, and then finish it up a couple spots with a pump up sprayer that's made to spray 100% chlorine or bleach. Okay, it's called a bleach pump up sprayer. You can get them at Home Depot. They're like $16. Very inexpensive way. So you don't need all this elaborate soft wash stuff when you first get started. Don't get me wrong, I have a new proportioner system I just put in, so I'm going to start doing some other stuff like roofs. But just to get started, you do downstream. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, this is a downstream injector. They make them for each machines, and it goes by gallons per minute. This is made for an 8 gallon a minute machine, okay? And you attach it to the hose. And I have what I like to call a downstream injector tube that I just do myself, which it's missing the zip tie off of here. I always put a zip tie through the hole, which I'll repair that here in a minute. So when it goes down in the tank, if this comes out of there, you don't lose your stick down in the tank. If you're using a 5 gallon bucket, it won't matter. So here we go. You plug in. This is your loader. This is what you'll see if you have a 4 gallon a minute machine. You're going to see that. See that? That's the loader. Okay, you're familiar with that? Okay. Plug the injector in. Now, if you have a bucket of surfactant, you just stick it in the bucket. It's going to inject it in there, okay? Mine's over here. Okay, so what I do is I come up here and I drop my SH tube in the SH. Okay. Lids. Don't leave them laying around. Trust me, I know that. They're $16 and plus each now, and put them where you know they're not going to fly off the truck when you get distracted. Okay, now that you're all hooked up and you're down in the SH, I have 200 feet of line. Plug your line in. Now you're ready to go to work. Okay, now that you're all hooked up, you have these tips. And how downstream works is this is a standard V-jet tip for applying SH to any surface. Applying soap. This is a long-range tip for applying soap high up. Okay, so when these two tips are in use, the soap comes on and you can apply it. When you change to the rinse tips, this is a wash jet tip. This is 0015 for 8 gallon a minute. If you got a 4 gallon a minute, get the 0010. This is a 1520 wide rinse tip. When you change to the rinse tips, it automatically shuts the soap off at the truck. You just have to wait for the line to clear, then you can commence to rinsing. Okay, I hope this is making sense to you guys, and we'll give you a demonstration on what's going to be happening. All right, let's get after it. Okay, so here's how it works. Now remember, the first thing you do is put your safety glasses on. You don't want to get SH or surfactant in your eyes. You do want to see, right? All right, we got the soap tip on. Here's what happens. I'm going to show you how that works, and then we're going to go ahead and get after it, okay? Here we go. Okay, there's your soap. You're ready to go ahead and apply your SH to the building and the driveway and all that good stuff. And I'll show you how you do it real quick. Then I need to get after it. We'll have some warp speed footage for you to enjoy. You can only watch so much of this, right? Okay, you get started. Now you got a camera sitting there. Now, trust me, they're made to be outdoors, but that doesn't mean you want to blast it. It's okay to get a little on there. This guy's like gone overboard. You just kind of get behind it and get around it. Just be careful, okay? Don't want to hit it directly until you get the fresh water. You just apply the SH and just go around the camera. See? See all that bug stuff up there? It's around there. All right. Go ahead and get a good coat on everything. There you have it. And the feature surfactant today is sticky icky pine. You only got to use a little bit of this stuff, man. Minimal amount, and it goes a long way. I can smell pine right now. It masks the chlorine very good. I had a customer yesterday tell me that it smelled like pine salt, and she smelled it and kind of masked the chlorine for her. Okay, all right, I'm going to be getting after it, and we'll see it. Oh, look at that. Now that's that gray hose. I need to get to the truck because we got SH going everywhere. All right, gotta get after it. Okay, we're back up, fixed and running. So you get the idea of how to downstream. I gotta tell you, it's already looking brighter. All we gotta do is rinse. Get all the bugs and cobwebs off of here. This place will be popping when the driveway gets done. Looking groovy. All right, we're gonna put you on warp speed. Sit back and enjoy the music, which, by the way, is from my old band Trifecta. Let's get after it. I'm going to show you a couple other things here, okay? Let me grab the tripod real quick. This way I can explain a couple things to you. And I can also do a demonstration on what you can use this wash jet tip for. You can use it for many things. You use it for pool cages, reaching across, getting mold off the bars. Okay, there's a bee's nest way up there in that peak. Just check it out right there. A little black ball right up against the wall. See it? Okay, now you can use your jet wash jet tip, and you can knock stuff like that staying on the ground. All right, let's go ahead and do the tip change first. I've been applying the soap with the V-Jet soap tip. It's a standard tip. You can use it in any machine. Okay, now I'm going to switch to a regular rinse tip, just to show you the line getting cleared. Then I'm going to switch to the jet wash tip, and I'm going to get that bee's nest. So I'll be right back to carry you to do that. But watch the window and the soap. It'll shut off. windows stay this far back. Now you see how that cleared the line? Now I'm going to switch to this wash jet tip, which is a rinse tip as well, so there won't be any soap coming out. So take a walk over here for a second. Then we need to get back to work. See it up there? Get position. Some of them are tough. You got to get them from each angle. Presto, it's a El Gano, eh? All right, get yourself a wash jet tip. Let's get back to work. Get after it. All right, let's have a look. Everything's looking really good and squeaky. There's a lot of spiders and cocoon eggs everywhere. Whatever the hell they are. Moth. They're moth eggs. All cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff around there. There's still one little piece right there. We'll get that rinsed off. But they got their cameras on. They're watching me. And I'm watching them. How about that? Get after it. Alright you guys, this is turning out to be a good job to show you a number of things. So far you know how to use the downstream ejector, you know how to hook it up, you know how to work the tips, you saw how to get bees nest down with a wash jet tip. Okay, this job is going to offer a lot. Okay, now what we're looking at here is grass in the crack. Okay, a lot of guys don't get that grass out because they don't have the right tool. What we're going to do now is we're going to show you what a turbo nozzle can do for you. I mean, it's just these little things like this. Sure, you can tell the homeowner, hey, get some weed eater. You know, get a weed eater out here, get some Roundup. You know, that's the best we can do for you. Don't be that guy, okay? I'll show you how easy it will be not to be that guy. Okay, they sell these things for, you can get one for $39 if you got a 4-gallon-a-minute machine. I'm not saying that's going to be the best one to get, but you can get it and it'll work. This is one here, the turbo nozzle. There's ceramic balls inside here. So you don't want to ever start it up like this. Always point it down before you get it going, okay? Those balls will crack and then it won't work anymore. Okay, so we're going to get this hooked up and we'll be right back and show you how effective this thing is tearing up weeds. And it's just another thing, the little things that put you above the rest. You know, it's up to you. But this is how you build a good business, good reputation, and you can support your family very well if you do it right. You can only do it right. If you do it wrong, you get a bad reputation, then you've defeated the whole purpose. All right? We'll be right back with the turbo tip action, baby. Okay, here we are. Got the turbo nozzle all jacked in there. Okay, here's the grass. I'm going to go from here all the way up the driveway. All right, you ready? And always point it down. Okay, here we go. You're on the grass. Always wear your safety glasses. See that? Stand behind it, make sure you get it all. Anyway, you get the picture, right? Getting a little cramp in my arm here. All right, we'll be right back with the satisfying runs. All right, let's have a look and see the dirt all over my eyes. That would have blinded you. All right, see those cracks? Beautiful. Not no grass anywhere. We had like a garden growing down here. Another yard at the end of the thing. All right, it just makes you look that much better, and the job looks a lot better. I like to be satisfied with my work, not wondering if I could have done a better job. If you got to wonder if you did a better job when you leave the job, that means you didn't do a good job. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and now it's time to get after the wrench, man. All right, this will be the last bit of instruction for this presentation on this house. The last demonstration is that puddle right there. You see it? What's more annoying than a puddle that's puddling up? And there's one down there too. Here's a demonstration of the wash jet tip. There you have it, man. Very easy. What squeegee? I didn't see a squeegee. Did you see a squeegee? I said to say there, boy, if you got a wash jet tip, you're going to be able to handle that. You got it? Now get after it, son. Now, let me tell you something, boy. We got more rinsing to do. You need to get after it. Let's go. right, let's have a look. Look at all these cracks. Not one stitch of grass anywhere. That's what you want to see when you're done. You don't want to see a yard growing, right? This poor bug's been going around all day. There, now you're out of your misery, boy. That's a roach. You don't want that hanging around. All this came out really nice. Looks good. All right. All that's good. All that's good. Except for that little piece I keep forgetting to wash off. All right, let's get after this. All we gotta do is rinse this all off here. See, all the mold's gone. No mold there. All gone. All right. Got the back of the house to do and the little porch, and we're done. On to the next one. Let's get after it. All right, let's take a look at this puppy. Man, I don't want to step on this and get mud all over it, but I'm going to. All this is clean in here. Looks really good. Just gonna close this up. I need to come back here and spray some chlorine on that. Anyway, back of the house looks great. All that mud and crap off the bottom. Let me grab the three-legged monster. Hey, dude. This is the, without that, get this. What are you gonna do, man? All right, everything looks great. All the spider webs are gone and eggs. Concrete came out really good around here. Looks good. Driveway came out nice and clean. That's a clear puddle there, so you don't have to worry about it. Here's a little muddy puddle right here. See that? Just rinse that off real quick and just take a second. Look at that, looks good. Another job, well done by Super Blast. And a lot of good information for you guys just getting started. So you got to see how to hook up the downstream system. Showed you how the tips work for turning the soap on and off. Showed you how to get the weeds out of the cracks, which looks really good. Gives it a finished look. Always wear your safety glasses. And you got to do the wash jet tip. That's a lot of learning in one thing. And remember one thing, everybody. It's always free class at Super Blast. Get after it. All right, here we are at job number 2. It's a regular customer. We were here a couple weeks ago and they were on a cruise. So that was the explanation of them not answering the door. And with the dogs barking and all that stuff, they just had a house sitter. So I explained it and the guy upped the money for me for my inconvenience. So very good customer. Like I said, regular customer. Okay. The only thing I didn't tell you before is not only do you rinse your downstream injector tube out and all this hose out, but when you're done, you always want to soak the injector in a bucket of water so it stays nice and fresh for you. If you let it dry up, the spring starts rusting and it just doesn't do well. There's a ball in there and it gets stuck, so it doesn't shut on and off like it's supposed to. All right, let's go ahead and review the job. I do have it let's go ahead and hook this up real quick, okay? Put this right here. This is your injector. So we are going to hook up. And we had to go back to the other machine because there's a coil bad in this front machine right here, passenger side. So we got to get that repaired. Yesterday, if you watched the video, it shut off and quit working. So we went back to the Ameritech and we couldn't get it to act up. It started up when I got there and it's a ghost in the machine, and it did it again today. So it's either a coil or whatever they call it. I forget the word. But anyway, it's not important. We need to get it fixed. So they're going to order the parts, see if they have the parts. There's a shortage on coils, so they might just give me another machine to use. All right, let's get after it. All right, this home also has the smart doorbell, the small one here. Just needs to get covered up. The lock needs to get covered up. All right, and they got some big Great Danes in there. See that? You hear him in there? He wants to eat me. Anyway, we're going to close this electrical outlet up as well. Put this down here. We're going to get our crusty duct tape, and we'll be right back. Okay, now we're all protected. Last time I was here, that thing got kind of gummed up. Covered that up. It didn't look really good. Got the doorbell covered up. Just make sure no water gets on any of this stuff. All right. All right. Let's get a review of this. See up there at the top, it's got black stuff on the drip edge. Walk you here without screwing their stuff up. This just needs a good wash. This is a small home, so it's not going to take that long to get her done either. See all that black stuff? Gotta get all that off of there. He's got this thing blocked off for me. Oh, look at all this mold here. I hit that for him. We'll come down here. I'm sure they got some big piles of stuff back here, you know what I'm saying? Big piles. Big dogs usually equals big piles. Ooh, and they got a fish pond back here. Hopefully there's no fish in it. I don't see any. Oh, there's a fish right there. Okay, gotta be very careful back here. And the wind's blowing, so it's blowing that way, so I'm gonna hit it from the other side. The wind's blowing this way today, so that's a good thing. I'm not gonna be going in their porch. All right. See if we can't get around the other side. How they got this? Ba 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 ba. There you go. There we go. Get the rest of it down here. Not too bad. Yeah. All right, we'll be able to come around from this end. So we'll start on in the front. We'll go down the side here, then we'll rinse it all the way back around and come around and get all this and rinse back. Do the driveway last, and then we'll be out of here. See how dingy the soffit is? Oh no, that was great. Oh, it even felt squishy. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it smells awful. That's just great. That was like Mount Everest, but we'll call it Mount Stinky for short. Okay. All right, let me get after it. I need to get this off my shoe. Okay, like I said, we're going to start on the corner of the house right here in the front. Wash all the way down to the end there where that little gate is in the back. And the wind's blowing towards me, so I want to be on that side of the house, and the wind's kind of blowing this way. I don't want to get by that fish pond. Okay? Don't get anything in the fish pond, whatever happens. All right? And this is going to go fast. All right? Let's get the patty started. Get after it. Alright, this job's going really fast. See how nice that looks? All nice and clean. Okay, the fence was like a moldy mess. This was green, 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 see? Now it's clean, clean, clean. I even cleaned that white kayak, see that? Just put a little SH while I was walking by. Disappeared. That makes the homeowners, man, they go, wow, this guy's unbelievable. He even washed my kayak, dude. Alright. We're going to continue rinsing this off. We're almost done. Then we're going to SH down the side here. All the way around the back. Except for the landmines. You got to watch out for Poopsville back here. Let me see where that is. Okay, it's right there. That's a monster turd. Monster dogs. Boy. That's like, here's another one. Look at that. God dang it, man. Oh my God. You figure the homeowner might want to clean that stuff up before the pressure washer gets here. Anyway, I'm sure glad I wear boots because it's getting mighty deep over here. All right, let's get after it. It's really gross, really. Hey, hey, hey. Let's have a look. It's all clean all the way across. Looks good. Everything's good. I missed all the landmines. Look at that, man. Jeez. I mean, that's worse than a big fat guy. Anyway, everything looks good and clean. All right, now we're going to yank this baby on out of here. And everything's on this side of the driveway, right where we want to end up. And now we're going to bang this driveway out. We got some guys across the street over there. They're getting after it. It's a lawn guy. All right, let's rock and roll this sidewalk and the driveway out of here. And it's the end of the week. It's been a great week. I get a couple days off. I got some painting to do at home and stuff like that, and go for a bike ride. It's going to be a good weekend. All right, let's get after it. Okay, we're done rinsing our line out. Okay, there's stuff coming out of there. Now let's take it one step further. This is the injector. The injector is getting rinsed out right here, but the chlorine is still in this line. So put your tube in the fresh bucket of water. You hear that? It's gonna let some soap out here in a minute. Coming out. So that was all laid up in your hose, and that was just going to drain right into the bucket of fresh water you keep your injector in all weekend. It's actually sitting in SH all weekend, so slowly but surely it's going to foul it out. All right, now, there is another element to doing downstreaming, and by golly, we're going to get to see that work here in a minute. I'm glad that I get to show you everything, okay? Now, this is going to be the pump-up sprayer. See this tree? See all this mold? It's all the way down the sidewalk. Let's take a walk, okay? Got mold in the cracks, okay? So this is the last part of the lesson today. It's free class at Super Blast. Don't sign up for any of that Mean Lean Academy stuff. I'll teach you whatever you need to know right here for absolutely zero cost. That's what I try to call, or what I do call, paying it forward. You know, everybody taught me what I need to know when I ask questions. I mean, you don't need to go to class. I'll show you how to do this stuff. All right, we're gonna head and get rid of that stuff right there, and how we're gonna do that, we'll be right back. Okay, now this is a 7-gallon, I use it for SH dispenser. It's easy to fill the pump-up sprayer. Need to get you one of these. It's a bleach and disinfectant pump-up sprayer. This is a Chapin. The only thing I don't like about a Chapin is these plastic tabs break if you're not careful. But I got a remedy for that. I fixed it. You can see there's a drywall screw on this one and that one right there. So you just drill a hole and put the drywall screw, and you can use it over and over. It works good. Okay, now we're going to put this straight SH on that mold stuff, and it's going to disappear. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, it's basically this easy. See this mold? See it in the crack right there? You don't want to leave that behind. See this stuff right here? Just give it a nice light coat, just like that. Okay, move on to the next. Move the leaf out of the damn way. Now you watch what happens. By the time we get back here, all this is going to be gone. Okay? You can see while we're sitting here talking. Okay? Let's look behind us. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll be right back. Can you see how bad it is right here?
We got 3 bedrooms on one side, and then you have the
Quick and easy, man. The last element to downstreaming. 99.9% of the time, all you need is downstream and one of these for the finishing touch. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look. Look at that. You see any green? I see white, but I don't see green. And when the white goes away, it's going to be white. Sidewalk will be nice and bright. All the mold is gone. That's the last element you need to have to do perfect work for people. Okay? Now, if you would have left, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm going to have trouble sleeping knowing that I left mold and all these cracks and all over the place. Now, you do a good job. That's what it's all about, building this business. That's why I always stress, do the simple things. Look at this house. Place looks immaculate. Looks great. When they come home, they're going to be really happy. All right, I'm just got to take the tape off the door. And I think maybe I'll just leave the tape on there. Let them take it off when they get home. This way they know, they can see that it was actually taped up. I mean, it wouldn't piss me off if I came home to a couple pieces of tape. I'd kind of smile and go, hey, he took care of me. All right, that's Don. I'm Don. Oh, good thing I saw that, huh? Sitting here talking about the sidewalk, and I'm gonna leave that. I gotta take my own advice. If I'm gonna give it out, I better follow by it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, one last look. Let's look at that spot I missed. See that? See how much better that looks? It was green in that crack. There was mold all over the place. Sometimes you overlook stuff when you're trying to do something else. Let's look at the sidewalk one more time. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like new, folks. All right, well, I hope everybody learned a little bit about pressure washing and downstreaming today. And like I said, I'm always going to give this class. It's always going to be for free, so don't sign up for anything it's going to cost you money or any of that stuff. I see a lot of that stuff going around here lately. You got the Mean Lean Academy for $2 grand. You're not going to be a pressure washer in 2 days, so save your money. Spend that $2 grand on equipment. You can go to Power Wash Direct online, free shipping for $1,900, and get a 4 gallon a minute machine. You're gonna get a 18-inch surface cleaner. You're gonna get 100 feet of hose. You're gonna get an extension wand. You're gonna get a regular 3-foot wand with a gun. You're gonna get all your tips and a ball valve for $1,900. Come on, man. This is a garden hose. Hook up to my channel, tune in every day. I'll teach you what you need to know. Save your money on those classes, get yourself some equipment, and always retain your money in the bank. You know, I started with that kit I'm telling you about 7 years ago. It'll be 7 full years this February 1st, but I started with an $1,850 kit from Pressure Wash Direct. Free shipping. It showed up on a skid in my driveway on a truck. I learned how to operate the equipment on my house, friend's house. Then I went and did some door hangers, got a few more jobs, and just saved every penny I had from the business. Stayed at home for 2 years, didn't do anything but work, save money, and get after it. And now, you see the rig I have back there now? That rig would cost you today 65 grand to have that rig. I'm proud of what I've done, and you can be proud of what you do. Just keep your nose to the grindstone, pay attention to what you're doing, make a good name for yourself, and don't try to be rich on every job. If you have a good price, it's affordable, people are gonna use you every year. Okay, if you charge somebody too much, they're gonna be going like, what the hell, man? I can't afford to do my house for $500 every year, but I can afford $150, right? You can do that. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Ring the bell, tell your friends about it. I just try to help everybody out, and I really enjoy doing it. So subscribe, hit the bell. When we get to 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to give away one of them Italian guns. Woo, woo, woo. And the J-Rod, and a gallon of sticky icky, and a shirt, and some stickers. All right? Get after it! Well, I can't leave Ameritech without saying goodbye to my good buddy, Tom. How's it going, Tom?
You ain't right, are you?
I'm perfectly okay.
No,
Look at him, he's
good.
getting after it. Look at him go.
I'm doing good.
Tom has a great workstation and a great attitude. He gets after it. Well, guys, thank you for everything. Hey, what do?
You get after it.
We get after it. Do you get after it?
Always.
What do you do?
Get after it. At home,
Everybody gets after it. Hey, when he gets home, he gets after it. Hey, look at this dude up here. I bet you he even gets after it.
Mr. American.
Get after it!